Yo, I don't believe it. I know you're probably not going to believe it. But guess what? This right here is the 200th episode of Puglieses Speed Shop. And in honor of that, there's something I've been wanting to do for a while. Seems like the perfect time. So before I tell you what that is, we got to talk for a minute. You know how we do it, right? So we came up with the idea of Puglieses Speed Shop kind of randomly, right? I love cars, love everything about them. Not all of them. I mean, that's just how life goes. But I retired from the Navy, work on airplanes. Hate airplanes, by the way. I don't hate them. I just don't care about them, right? So I wanted to get into something different. And problem is, you know, when you're 40-something years old, it's kind of hard to start over, right? So I rolled right into the civilian side of aviation maintenance, and something was missing. So I said, let's see what we can do. We got a shop. We got some tools, a little bit of knowledge, spurts of motivation. So let's I had some cars. Let's get some more. Let's just get ridiculous, and that's what we did. We definitely got ridiculous, right? As you know, I had some hot rods already. I had my '53 Pontiac, my '65 Chevy. I had the shovel head. I got the Road Glide. All right, that's about it. That was about. We had the Caddy, we had the Jeep, but they were, I don't know. What do you even classify those as, right? I don't know. You tell me. Spare vehicles, turning spare, daily driver. No, kind of, maybe. Well, sometimes, right? So what we wanted to do was kind of show you anything could be a hot rod, right? So that's what we're trying to do. And I think we kind of stumbled upon that. I wouldn't say we 100% nailed it because there's growing pains, right? We maybe spend another minute on the name because, guys, I ain't got nothing that's really fast. So, I mean, you could call it like a joke. You could say it was, I don't know, what do you call a bald guy curly? You know, that kind of thing. But, I don't know, it just sounded right. And that's it. That's how it started. The kid was up there in New York, go to school. So it was kind of cool. We got to work together, even though he wasn't here. We did stuff that kept us talking. You know, it was lots of good things, you know. Kind of, some of the original criticism was, what are you doing? This doesn't make sense. What are you gonna do? We tried it. It seems to kind of be catching on more than I thought it would, so that's cool. So we'll keep doing it, right? Obviously, because my buddy Matt just said the other day at work, he's like, yo, you got a lot of videos. And I was like, do I really? And I looked and I said, wow, I do. Huh. Don't even know how this happened. Just kind of got in a groove and started doing things. Then we started buying cars. And more cars. And more cars. Yeah. And we got ahead of ourselves. That's what happened. To where, oh, this is going to be a great project. This is going to be a great project. And you can keep scooping these things up because they come along because you're always looking. And next thing you know, you got all sorts of projects, right? And ain't nothing getting done. We're fixing that. At least we're trying to. We did nothing but concentrate on the Suburban. And if things go the way I hope they go, by the time you guys see this video, she'll be sold. We got you guys coming to look at it tomorrow, maybe 3. Hopefully we only need 1. We'll see how that goes. So we were able to do it. We actually focused and we got something done. It didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted. We had a, you know, what do you call that word? Will you meet in the middle? I don't know. The kid will put it down here. But we had to do that. A little bit. Not terribly. And that stuff can always be done down the road, next owner, whatever, because I said a million times, we just didn't fall in love with it. This is where the problem is. You know what I do love? Yeah. All these over here. That one back in the corner over there. Some around the other corner. Yeah, that's what I love. So, what are we going to do about it? Tell you what we're going to do. We got a plan, and we're going to talk about that later, maybe on like a Tuesday morning tech tip or something. But all I'm ever hearing is you got all these cars and nothing runs. That's not true. So what I want to do is I want to start all these cars. Some might take a little doing, all right? But stand by, and hopefully it works out the way we want it to. So in case you guys were wondering why I had a whole charging station going on over here, now you know. First thing we got to do is put all these guys in the prospective vehicles. Now that that's done, probably need some keys. So we're going to cheat a little bit, and I mean, not really. But we're going to do the ones that we know are going to start. Nah, that's not the right way to say that. The easier ones to start. You got the Caddy. You got the Dodge. That's all I got in here. Okay, so here we go. I think it's absolutely perfect to prove that all my cars run by starting off with a car that's not mine. This is John's grandfather's 03 Dodge Ram. Single cab short bed. It's got the Hemi in it. It is a nice truck. One of the birds here really likes it. And I've driven it twice now. I'm a fan. That's the actual mileage, 55,000. So she's all right. So we shouldn't have any problems here, right? Although it is a Dodge. Well, there you go. That was pretty easy. She sounds pretty good. Not bad. Johnny, let me know what you want to do with this thing, because I do dig it. That's what I need, another vehicle. All right, so next one up is the newest edition of Pugliese Speed Shop. You guys saw we recently got this off of Nick. My 94 OBS Chevy, short cab single bed. That's not right. Short bed, single cab. She's about to become a major player here because we got all sorts of plans. And I didn't grab the keys for it because maybe it doesn't need them. That's fine though. She's been sitting for a couple weeks. We're going to assume everything's going to just work fine. And the battery's dead. Awesome. All right, so right now we're batting 500, right? Which isn't bad in baseball, but not where you want to be on automotive maintenance, right? We figured out the problem though. For some reason, Nick put one of those don't want to last. Yeah, these things suck. But we got a charger here. Maybe we'll be all right. She's been sitting for a minute. Let's see what we got. Clearly I've lost daylight because, you know, planning and stuff. Let's see what we got here. Well, there you go. Told you. Told you. We'll let her run for a little bit. Let that charge up. And on to the next. All right, the next one you guys are all too familiar with. You know she runs, but, you know, we got to prove it, right? Just like we did with the other ones. Kids 98 Eldorado. We just parked it here a week ago or so. The, whoa. Interior lights doing Cadillac things. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt, insult any Cadillac guys, but, that's what happens. There we go. I don't know what's up with these interior lights. Maybe it's too fancy for me, guys, automatic and whatnot. Let's get, there you go, there's some lights there. I don't know why the dash lights aren't coming on. We're not going to worry about that because guess what? It's not that kind of video, guys. Will it run? Yup. All right, guys, we're 3 for 3 right now. One took a little coaxing. Not my fault. I mean, it's 100% my fault because I didn't start it for the last month or so. But I'm going to say it's not my fault. Anyway, 64 Bel Air, straight 6, 230, 250? I'm going to say 250. You can look it up, but yeah. I think it's going to go pretty easy. There's actually an electric fuel pump somewhere in there. You'll hear it in a minute, I'm sure. I got a little bit of gas in a little boat tank here. Well, it's actually a lawnmower tank. Got a good hot battery there. I think we're going to be all right, guys. These straight 6s, well, let's not count our chickens. Clean here, guys. Clean. The old breath of life. We cranked it up. You got oil pressure. What's he doing? We hear it now. You get it? Told you. Don't act like you're not impressed. That thing's been off the road since 1975. And I wasn't even born yet, so 6 cylinders, man. You gotta love an inline 6. I hate to take it out. I'm in love to take it out, but I also hate to take it out because it's just that good, you know? So I knew that'd go. We had it running before. We had some issues at one point, but that was my fault. I might have tricked the timing around, you know. Things happen, all right? Over to this guy. I feel real terrible about this car. I've wanted this car since I was 13 years old, probably before that. I think if you watch the video on this one, my grandfather had the same car. My dad found it for him. Became our family car for a while, and the body style is just beautiful. It's just sexy as could be, and then a little bit of the manufactured sentimental value. I drove this around for a while. It still got good tags on it and all that stuff, and then nothing happened to it. It never stopped running good. The one tire keeps going flat, and the tires suck. The wheels suck, but I said, hey, I'm going to take it apart, and we're going to fix this rust on it, and I want to make this thing a solid driver. And that's where we got to, because we found some things. This was a little worse than we thought. That was significantly worse than we thought. Give a little light over here. Whoa. Oh, I got it, guys. Give me a second. There we go. You see? That one's even got rust over there. So, yeah, got some plans though. We were able to locate some floor pans. It took a little bit. We obviously need quarters too. We're gonna do it once. We're gonna do it right. I'm looking at another. I got some ideas for interior to make it exact. We'll talk about it on another video. But this one, I absolutely love this car. I want it to be a nice car. I don't care, like that thing will be a beater for life. That truck, but not this one. So let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get inside here. This is gonna be great. There we go. All right. This floor is pretty awesome. Guess we need light in here, huh? Yeah. All right. I can't even reach that one. I don't know why I pumped it. Oh, look at that wheel. So I haven't run this thing. It's probably been about a year, guys. That's the last time I touched this. Look at this wheel. That's pretty dope, huh? Oh, yeah, that is. Sorry, girl. Gotta get the gas moved up there. That's all. No big deal. We'll get her. She'll go. Told you. Yeah, 301, baby. 301. God, I love this car. It's been about a year, honestly. So we're gonna let it take it easy here. Get a little oil pressure. No, we don't have gauges. Oh, what do we got over here? Oh yeah, it's not hooked up though. The temperature won't work. We'll put that back on the back. What's wrong? I'll tell you what, guys. I'll take you outside because this car sounds so good. Right? Right. Shut up, Chaz. You want to hear the exhaust. Not bad. Gotta love it. All right. You guys see I got the hood up on the old Dodge over here. So what we got here is an 86 D100. And actually, kind of funny, started thinking about it. I actually had the Le Mans when I started the channel. This is the first vehicle we picked up, picked up, and got running on the channel. This was the very first one that we 100% did on it. We had some other things before that, like my brother's car was on it, that Trans Am. I think I got the FXR, but this was only bought because I was like, hey, I want to do a Will It Run. And guess what, guys? It did it. Not only did it do it, It drove under its own power. Went up the hill here. We did a video where we pressure washed it up there. And then we came down and, we came down the hill and we ended up in the woods back there. Luckily, none of these vehicles were here because it could have got real ugly real quick. Had total brake failure, which I knew they were bad. What do you know? I had one that was kind of working. It's the whole thing. But slant 6, 3-speed. Cool truck. I really dig this thing. Didn't spend a whole lot of money on it, and you can see why. I thought, and again, I gotta get better at buying things. I think we did okay recently, but I'm not, it's not bad. I thought it was more solid than it is. I say get better at buying things. I paid next to nothing for this thing, so not too concerned with it. But, that's bright. Yeah, we got no floors. It's pretty much done. Seat looks good. And this bird has been coming through the floor and shitting all over this here. So, but if you notice, I really should do something here because this dash is in great shape. It's a complete truck, door panels, all that. She was actually featured on that D-Boss Garage International Car Show we did. These two were on that. And I'm going to brag for a minute. Old Derek from Vice Grip Garage was like, loved them both. And wanted to daily this Dodge, actually. So that was pretty cool. I threw the battery in it. So let's see what's up. So we got a little crankage. We'll go from there. Oh yeah, the seat's not bolted in because, there's no floor. That's right. So, all right. There you go. Alright. A little oil up in the cylinders and whatnot. We should probably put some kind of fuel to this thing. That'll probably make it help it start. Alright, we shot a little breath of life down the carb. I just want to see if it's gonna pop off here. Here we go. Things started working. She fired off. Alright, we know she's going to pop off now. Let's put actual gas. It's amazing, guys. If you start messing with stuff, things just start to work. Yeah, it's on the radio. Either way, here we go. Belay my last, guys. We got a radio. There's no light on there, but that's alright. Like I said, you mess with stuff, it just starts coming back, man. This stuff wants to live. It wants to live on. All you gotta do is let it. Alright, we got a makeshift fuel system here. I think she's gonna work, guys. Slant 6, let's see how she does. Come on, guys. Come on. With a terrible fuel system, that's not bad. See if we get a little better. All right, I fed her a little more. Let's see what happens here. Easy. Told you she'll go. Guys, tell me that wasn't motivating. I mean, it definitely was for me because, I have not started at Le Mans up in like a year. God, she sounds so good, right? I mean, Bono, forget about it. I can't believe I haven't been hearing it, right? The Bel Air's probably been a year and a half, and that D100's probably been 3 years. Even when I moved it there, I pushed it there because I was too lazy to get going, which doesn't make any sense because she runs good, right? So why was I being lazy? Why am I just neglecting things? I don't know, but we're done doing that. 200 episodes. Maybe we'll finally get it right now. I mean, hopefully. We actually buckled down, like I said earlier. We got this guy done. Hopefully, she'll be with her new owner next couple days. Then we got some parts in for the caddy. So caddy's coming in here. We get that knocked out, get the kid back on the road, and that's two huge hurdles for me, anyways. All right, I get it. Some guys maybe not, but I had a hard time with the caddy. This guy, actually, this wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed doing this. I just wish I fell in love with it along the way. Clearly, there's some things happening behind me right now. They might look a little different than they have in the past. Jay's been over here. We've been getting after it. And clearly, we got some content coming up on that guy real soon. I talked about the Dodge and the Le Mans and the Bel Air. And it's cool to see them run. But to be honest with you guys, we're not getting on them right now. We got a couple of things we're working on, and we talked about it earlier. We had the Jeep in here at some point, and she needs a little love, guys. She's been taking care of us, so we got to take care of her, right? And the OBS, I'm itching to work on that guy. So we're going to do that. And I said I wasn't going to touch it until we finish the Suburban. Guys, kept my promise, all right? So make sure you guys keep checking everything out. We got to... Did it take 200 episodes for us to get it right? Only one way to find out, guys. Keep coming back. Do the whole like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend. All this, the YouTube stuff, right? All the stuff you say in all the videos because, you want people to come back. But most importantly, guys, and we learned that with this, and we're going to keep on learning it, If you want to have the coolest thing in the parking lot, you better be ready to put in some work. Thanks for watching, guys.